No, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have this video to give us today. They never expect you to get better. Not talk less of doing better than them. You know what I'm saying? Your own people, they don't hope or believe that one day you will accurately get better than you do used to. And that is why today they are absolutely fighting you. You know what I'm saying? That is why today we have a lot of people who fight one another. We have a lot of people who expect other people downfall. We have a lot of cousins, nephews who are seriously praying for other people to go down just for them to smile. You get it? It's a world of battle we are today. It's a serious war of battle. It's a serious war of battle. That when you are struggling, when nothing is working out for you, when you are not winning, when it looks like nothing is absolutely coming out from you, you have people who celebrate it. You have people who feel good about it. You have people out there who expect nothing good from you, who don't want nothing good from you, who don't, one day, have this urge that you ought to be better, you ought to do great, you ought to do nice, you ought to be living well. Trust me, we have them all over. We have a lot of, narcissists and toxic people who believe that it will not be able, you will not be able, and you will never be able, just because of the fact that they hate you, just because of the fact that they are jealous and envious of you, just because of the fact that they don't wish you well, bro. This is the world we are living. This is absolutely the world we are today. Just because they hate you, they don't want something good from you. Just because they don't like you, they don't want you ever to do better than them. That is why a lot of people today suddenly start to hate you. Yes, that is why even your own family, people who are supposed to be by your side, people who are supposed to be thanking God, appreciating God that someone is coming out, people who are supposed to be dancing, yes, God, you are doing it, but they are not the one that end up now fighting, seeking for you to go down, hoping for you to go down, expecting you to lose, expecting things to go wrong, because they are not your friend, bro. These losers are not your friend. They claim to feel it. They claim to be your friend. They claim to love you, but they don't want you to do better. They don't want you to grow to the point of doing better than them, not talk less of doing better than you do used to. They don't want you to come to the point of becoming more greater than you do used to. They just want to keep seeing you struggling. They just want to keep seeing. It's just like you being an immigrant. Trust me, people. Sometimes people don't know what we go out there, what we face every day. It's just like you being an immigrant in some, in any country that is not yours. Yeah, it's not only being a white, a black, even some white. There are some places they will still go. Even some black. There are some black country you will still go. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. People don't expect you to grow when they meet you where they feel happy. Trust me. There are people who meet you in that struggle season. And the reason why they are content with you is because that is where they meet you. And that is where they expect you to be. Many of us don't know that losers are like a battery. How will I say it? Let me check. Okay, I have a battery. You know, losers are like a battery. If you plug, if you plug them, what happens? They start to charge. You get it? But if you unplug them, you will notice that they will no longer be charging, but they will just be like it's nothing. Until you charge them, they will not work. Meaning that losers are not going to appreciate you, they are not going to be content with you, they are not going to be happy with you, unless you are not winning. They are only going to be happy when they see that you don't want to live that struggle. You don't want to elevate. You don't want to do what you have never done before. One day there was a question that one of my friends asked me. So this guy was asking me, he said, you look good though. Which work do you do? I look at him, I said, I do the work that you can't do. He said, what does that mean? I said, can you be a farmer? Can you work the hours I work? He was just looking at me. He said, because you dressed well, you dressed so well. I said, okay, because I am immigrant, that means you want me to be looking what rata. You know what I'm saying? So people don't want you to look good. They don't want you to do better. They don't want something big from you. They just want you to be in that struggle. But what shocked them is that you are changing the narrative without taking their permission. Remain blessed.